Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we will discuss about Vinland Saga Season 2 release date and manga ended by 2026 with final story arc. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. So here we go. Vinland Saga Season 2 seems almost inevitable considering the pedigree of the anime series. It's possible that an official announcement could come eventually, since respected anime news leaker Spy True is claiming that Vinland Saga Season 2 is on the pipeline. When episode 24 was released, there were also rumors floating around that a Vinland Saga movie was announced. That's not true. It appears the rumor started when the official Vinland Saga Twitter account said, "We have a special movie for all viewers." That tweet was a reference to a special clip they released on Twitter or YouTube. It turns out that the tweet was a reference to a special clip they released on Twitter or YouTube, not a full-length movie. What is true is that the special movie clip definitely contains scenes from future story arcs. In addition, WIT studio director Suhei Yabuta also seemed to be teasing anime fans on Twitter. This big incident changed everything for Thorfinn, but his story will continue. The director wrote, "I pray that he will meet many people, and his eyes truly open to seeing the vast world. I hope it was of benefit to all of you involved in making this work, and I hope to get together in another work," he said. The good news is that the manga story of historical explorer Thorfinn has just begun its final story arc and will probably not finish until years from now. That means the anime series could stretch on for multiple seasons as a regularly renewed anime TV show. It is a coming-of-age tale set against the backdrop of the horrors of the Viking Wars set during the turn of the 11th century. The first episode drops audiences in the middle of the year 987, Battle of Hjörungavar. But the overall story is a slow burner that puts character building and philosophy in the forefront. The Vinland Saga characters are based on historical accounts of the period, with the main protagonist, Thorfinn, based on the real-life explorer Thorfinn Karlsnø. The Vinland Saga characters are based on historical accounts of the period, with the main protagonist, Thorfinn, based on real-life explorer Thorfinn Karlsefni. Meanwhile, Leif is of course based on the historical Leif Erikson, an explorer credited in modern times with discovering the North American continent where Vinland is located. Other characters are based on legends or invented, with Askeladd's name based on a Norwegian folklore character that was known for being clever. Thankfully, the wait for Vinland Saga Season 2 is made better by the fact the first season was 2 core anime seasons. A core is a 3-month unit of TV broadcasting based on the physical weather seasons. The story of the anime is based on the Vinland manga series by writer and illustrator Makoto Yukimura. The manga started serialization in 2005 as a weekly shonen manga, but eventually switched to a monthly seinen format by the end of the year. As of 21st June 2019, 161 chapters have been collected into 22 manga volumes. That unique release format means the English Vinland Saga release is not too far behind the Japanese version, even though the numbers are lower. As of June 2018, Japanese volumes 19, and 20 released as the English Volume 10. The Japanese Volume 21 and 22 are scheduled to release as the English Volume 11 on November 19, 2019. Many years ago, the creator claimed he was targeting Volume 25 for an ending. Manga creators are notoriously bad at estimating the length of their stories, and it seems very likely that Makoto will exceed his earlier plans. So far, the manga story takes place before the story is told in the actual real-world Icelandic Vinland Saga. In November 2019, Makoto stated that he plans on creating 4 major story arcs: War, Slave, Eastern Expedition, and an unnamed final arc. The Eastern Expedition arc ended in chapter 167, and beginning with Vinland Saga chapter 168, the manga creator began drawing the last arc. Although Makoto didn't set an exact target for the Vinland Saga manga's ending, he expects the final arc to take several years, and the arc will exceed 50 chapters with over 1,000 pages. Since the manga is released monthly, that means Makoto could reach the ending by 2026 at the earliest, barring any hiatus or delays. Since each manga volume has either 8 or 9 chapters, the final volume could be volume 28 or 29, and the book would likely release in 2027. WIT Studio has managed to take the beauty of the Vinland Saga story and enhance it with the brutality of animated warfare. Although anime fandoms often deride the usage of CGI in animation, WIT Studio pulled it off in a way that hardly distracting. Overall, the anime presented the story of the manga linearly with careful pacing that allowed the characters to develop fully. The story has been expanded upon in various ways, with some events reordered. In fact, the epic opening scene showing Thor's waging war in the Battle of Hjörungavágr was an original scene in the anime. The scene provided action showcasing Thor's prowess as a warrior, while also depicting Thor's motivation for deserting Jon Vikings during the battle. The anime then jumped ahead several years in time. Instead, the manga did the reverse. The manga opened the first 2 chapters by showing an older Thorfinn assaulting a fortress and taking a commander's head so he could win a chance at a duel with Askeladd. This story posed the question of why Thorfinn would seek vengeance against the man he was working for. By the ending of chapter 2, the manga then flashed back 10 years to when Leif was regaling the children with tales of his sea voyage to the west. The director also revealed that there will be some adjustment from the manga in future episodes. He explained that WIT Studio thinks the changes necessary in order to enjoy this series as an independent content. I hope you enjoy our attempt. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Bye!